In this affiliate marketing tutorial, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how I made $1,431 just like I did here using Clickbank and affiliate marketing. If you want to start making money online with Clickbank and you're looking for a tutorial to get started, then this video is for you. In this free Clickbank course for beginners, I'm going to be showing you the following. How to find and pick a wildfire offer on the Clickbank platform. How to build your high converting landing page using a completely free tool. How to use the same free tool to collect emails and build an email marketing business overnight. How to drive a limitless source of traffic to your landing page the right way. And if you stay towards the end, I'll show you the secret method that will set up the commissions for you on complete autopilot that will pay you again and again whilst you sleep for the next 2 years. This is a completely beginner-friendly tutorial that absolutely anyone can have success with, provided you follow the steps exactly. So make sure you watch the video all the way through before you go ahead and try it yourself. Also, big announcement time, something new and exciting for this video. I've partnered up with a company to give away $750 in PayPal vouchers. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is to click the first link in my description after answering a question or two, then enter in your email. Click the subscribe, like and bell notification icons if you haven't already done so, and comment giveaway below. The giveaway is available in most countries, however the $750 to PayPal giveaway is for USA residents only. The prize itself depends on your location, so you can still enter even if you're not in the USA and win something really cool, although it would probably be a different prize. This is part of a social experiment I'm running, the results of which will appear in a future video. Good luck. What's going on guys, Steve here, back on my PC today, no Mac as I'm at my parents' house in the UK and not at my home in Thailand. So here I am inside one of my Clickbank accounts, and before we start I just want to say I really appreciate you being here and watching the video. I'm a small channel and trying to grow, and I know a lot of beginners to affiliate marketing and Clickbank in general would really appreciate to see a free course such as this one. So if you haven't done so already, hit the like, subscribe and bell notification icons to not miss out on any of my future videos. Any support is greatly appreciated. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm inside the Clickbank marketplace now, and if you haven't already created your Clickbank account, just simply go to clickbank.com and create your account there, and then once you're up and running you need to go to the marketplace, which is this here. So we're going to find an affiliate offer to promote as the first step in this course. Now traditionally I've always promoted software and make money online products because I already have an audience there and that's the niche I'm most involved in. But for this tutorial, and where I would probably start if I had to go back in time and start again, is the health and fitness niche, because you know supplements always sell really well. So let's go here. Okay, so that we can see we've got a number of different weight and health loss products here. Now if you want to sort these results by rank or average conversion, that's up to you. You can also sort by what's called gravity. So gravity is kind of a Clickbank measurement, and basically it means that the amount of people who have made sales with this within the last 30 days. So Exapure right now is the top product in terms of gravity, and almost 1,200 affiliates have made sales with this in the last 30 days. So it's not the amount of sales, it's the amount of affiliates who have made sales, and they could have made one sale each, they could have made 10 sales each, hundreds, thousands or tens of thousands for the big affiliates, right? So this gravity score here for Exapure is huge. I've not seen a gravity score as big as that before, so I guess right now Exapure is the hottest product. But for this tutorial, and what I would advise you for starting out with this traffic source, and if you just started out with Clickbank, is to use an offer that is not as high a gravity as this one, because it just means there's going to be more competition for you to deal with. Now I'm not saying that you can't promote these top offers like Exapure and Java Burn, but if you're just starting out, you want to test different offers. So my advice would be to pick a popular one, and also to pick one with less gravity, maybe something between 50 and 100, and you can go ahead and scroll through these products. So for this demo, just because it's really easy for me to show you how to do things, I'm going to choose Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic, okay? So this is the offer that we're going to be promoting in this demo. So if we want to grab our affiliate link, we can click on promote here. But first of all, I want to take a look at the affiliates page because I want to see all the different information that Okinawa Flat Belly is going to give us to be able to promote this. So let's take a look at the affiliates page, and we can see here it has all the different resources we need, all the copy we need. It has reviews, it has a hop link generator for our affiliate link, it has all the different terms and conditions you need to know. It also has email swipes for our emails, and if we're going to be using CPA marketing, Facebook ad resources, Facebook ad headlines. It's got all the info we need here on this affiliate page. So we know we've got all the things we need to go ahead and promote this offer. So what I want to do now is I want to take a little preview peek at what the actual sales page for Okinawa Flat Belly looks like. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the strategy we're going to be using to promote this product in this tutorial. So this is kind of how it works. We're going to be sending traffic from our traffic source, and we're not going to be sending it direct to the offer page, which is the sales video page. We're actually going to be building what we call a bridge page or an opt-in page in between, and it's important we do this extra step ourselves, because if we send our traffic directly to the Okinawa Flat Belly sales video page, we will not be collecting the email addresses of our visitors, and therefore we won't be able to market to them via email after the fact, because with marketing, particularly online, a lot of people do not buy it on the first time they see something, okay? They might go to the affiliate offer, to the sales page, and they decide, oh, I can't be bothered, or, they're not in the mood to buy or whatever. So it's important that we get the offer in front of as many eyeballs as many times as we can. And the best way to do that is via email, because we can collect this email and we can send emails to them every single day in an automated email marketing sequence that sends them back to this product, okay? And it's going to make your life as a marketer much easier, because you're going to pick up lots of different commissions on what we call the back end in the email chain, okay? And that is kind of the essence of this strategy. So by sending people to this opt-in page, they will then enter in their email, and then we can market to them with an email automation sequence. So essentially you're building an email marketing business, and you're going to be collecting commissions via Clickbank. So before we actually make this landing page, I just want to go ahead and check what the actual sales page for Okinawa Flat Belly looks like. So I'm just going to paste in my affiliate link here. So this is the page that we will be sending people. I'm just going to pause this video because I don't want to watch it right now. But this is the page that people are going to be landing on, okay? And actually, the very first time you look at this page, you won't see all this information, right? It's only showing me all of this because it's not the first time I've been to this page. The very first time you land on this page, none of this information below is available. It's just simply this sales video, which is called a VSL, a video sales letter. And what happens is when people watch this video, when they get to the end, they should be conditioned enough to want to be able to buy, and that is when the rest of this information, for example, these buy buttons and these reviews and money back guarantee and all that kind of stuff, opens up, okay? It's a really clever way of doing it, and it really works. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a landing page here as the first step in this strategy, and we're going to mimic the existing Okinawa Flat Belly tonic page, okay? Because we want it to look similar. We want it to be congruent to our offer, because that brings in the most conversions. All right. So to build this landing page, we are going to be using a free tool that I use pretty much to run my entire business. It doesn't just build landing pages and funnels, it also does your email marketing for you as well. And that tool we're going to be using is called System.io. So if you go to system.io, or you can get it through my link below in the description. And if you do decide to sign up to System.io through my link in my description, you'll also get access to my exclusive bonus package, where you'll be able to clone my high ticket affiliate marketing business directly into your account in just a few clicks, and you'll be able to collect commissions up to $1,000 a time, okay? It's a really exclusive bonus only for people who sign up via my link. And why this system, see what I did there? Why this system works so well is because it's really great, plus the pricing plan is awesome, okay? And you can see here it does have a free tier up to 2,000 contacts. it's more than enough for you to get started, okay? If you're using something like ClickFunnels and GetResponse, etc., you're going to be paying a lot more than even the startup cost, all right? So keep that in mind. But if you're already using a funnel builder and you're already using an email tool, then by all means continue to use that one while you follow these steps. System.io is just what I use. It's what I'm comfortable with and what I'm familiar with. And I love, paying these prices as opposed to, $100, $200, $300 a month, okay, for other things. So once you've signed up to System.io through my link below, we can get started by building our opt-in page before we send them to the sales video. So log in and then simply click on funnels here inside System.io, and we're going to click then on create. Okay, so we're creating a brand new funnel for Okinawa Flat Belly. I'm just going to name it Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. Okay. Now you get a number of different options here as to what type of funnel you want to build, and we're going to be picking build an audience because we want to be collecting email addresses. Okay, so we're going to click create, and it's going to bring us up a number of templates and also a basic funnel structure here on the left. Now what I'm going to do is, because we are simply building an opt-in page or a bridge page, and then we are sending them to the affiliate offer, we don't actually need a second step here of our funnel, okay? We don't need a thank you page or delivery page because the second step is our affiliate link. So I'm going to go ahead and click here to remove this step. And that leaves us with just a squeeze page. Squeeze page is just another name for opt-in form or bridge page, whatever you want to call it. And what I'm going to do is I can pick one of these templates to kind of start off with. I mean, I could build from scratch, but just to save a bit of time for this tutorial, because I picked lead gen funnel, they're all going to have forms already built, and that's going to save us a bit of time in this tutorial. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to pick this one here just because it looks very simple and we can change it quite easily. Cool. And I might want to Okinawa Flat Belly. Okay, and I'll probably change my domain to a custom domain and something that's health and weight loss related. Okay, and you can go ahead and pick up any domain you want to from someone like Namecheap, and then you can connect it up to System.io. That's pretty easy. So to edit this funnel, I'm going to click on this button here to edit page. As we can see here, this is kind of the template we're going to be using, and we've got our drag and drop editor here on the left, and we can completely customize this however which way you want. But the reason I chose to use this template is because we already have a form here, which is nice, and it's going to save us a bit of time. Now what I want to do is I want to replicate this kind of sales video bit here for the Okinawa Flat Belly sales video itself, all right? And what we're going to do, the strategy we're going to be doing is we are going to say, okay, so this video here is locked, but by you providing us with an email address in our form, you get to unlock the video. And that is what is going to cause a reaction with our visitors, people landing on this page, and they're going to say, okay, I want to see this video, and they'll enter in their email, and then they will get taken to this page where they can see the video. Okay, it's a really simple but effective strategy, and it really works well. So what I've done is I've pulled this background image from this website. I saved it, and I took a screenshot of this video here because it's not actually going to be a video on our page, it's going to be an image. So I'm going to click on section here, and I want to change this background from the images there to my Okinawa Flat Belly. So I'm going to click here, and I already uploaded these earlier, but you would simply drag and drop whichever images you want to use here. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to select the background and insert it. Okay, great. And I had to play around a little bit with the background position here, but we've got it looking kind of similar to how it is here. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we can kind of see it's like a light kind of background, and it doesn't take away from the headline too much. But we need to obviously change this because white on white is almost invisible to us. So they've got black with a bit of red. So I'm going to go and copy this. I'm actually going to copy the top bit first, and I'm going to simply just paste it in here. There we go. Cool. And the second bit here, I'm going to copy and just paste it in here. There we go. So I need to obviously alter these a little bit to make it a little bit more, because right now it's very wide and we need to get things a bit more centered. So what I'm going to do is, rather than mess around with each element individually, I'm going to go back to section, which is kind of this overall section, and I'm going to click on it, and if we go down to content width, I'm going to change it from full page to medium. There we go. And everything's a lot more centered here. Okay, well, maybe I will do it wide. Let's have a look. Medium. Let's say we're medium for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this text and I'm going to change the font. So I'm going to drag this and see if I can get it all onto one line. There we go. Cool. And with this one, I'm going to obviously change the font to, yeah, that's great. Awesome. That looks pretty good. And I want to get the, bit of red in to add a bit of color. So this £54, I'm going to highlight and then click here to change the color. Pick red. And I'm going to do the same here for this and change the color. Pick red. Cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and bold this. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we probably should bold this too. Awesome. Yeah, so that's looking pretty nice now. So what I want to add in here is an image to kind of replicate this. As I said earlier, I took a screenshot of this video and I'm just going to put it in here. So I'm going to go and grab an image here and just simply drag and drop it underneath our headline. There we go. So let's click on this image and let's change it to my screenshot. There we go. Awesome. And you can see here it's basically a screenshot. Click to continue video, but they'll have to enter in their email first. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I kind of want to move everything up a little bit here because I feel like there's just too much space, especially when you compare it to here. So if I click on the row and I'm going to get rid of this margin, and I think that looks much, much better there like that. Yeah, it does. Awesome. Cool. So, yeah, so what we're going to do next is I want to put some text in between this video and this form because I kind of want it to act as if it's a call to action, unlock this video by entering in your email. So I'm going to take some copy, first of all, from this page. What are we going to take? I'll probably just make it up myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some text and drag it below or drag it above this form. And I don't like the fact that this is too centered. This looks like it's three columns. So you know what? I've kind of changed my mind. I'm going to delete this section because I didn't want 3 columns. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some text below this image. And then I'm going to use my own form. So if we go down to blocks here, and I'm going to find a form that's already done for us, opt-in form, and let's take a look. Just want something simple. Yeah, we'll use this. I'm going to put it below here. Oops. There we go. Okay. And with this text, I want to get a bit more space. I want to change the font, and obviously I want to change what it is. So let's just say unlock the video, powerful secret exposed of how, and I've definitely seen this type of copy before of how, and I'm just going to think of a name here, Jane from Ohio melted 59 pounds of stubborn fat just by doing this one thing. Enter your email to unlock the video and unveil this powerful secret. Okay, bit of copyright in there, live on video. And I want to go ahead and I want to change this font and I want to make it bigger and more imposing, and I want to give it a bit of space as well. So I'm going to bold this. And I'm going to make this red as well, just to make it stand out. Yeah, that's cool. And let's change the size of this. Yeah, that looks really good. And I want to add some margin on the top. So yeah, 30. Awesome. All right, so this is looking pretty good. Now let's get the form involved. So let's get rid of this here. Let's get rid of this here. And actually, I probably should give this a save, just in case we lose things. I don't want this name, so we're going to get rid of these as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this row up below this text. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, this looks like this, and then comes down here, and then they'll get to enter this in. Get rid of this, make the page nice. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this button because I want it to be, I want to change the submit texture because it's not very inviting or appealing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in unlock now. Okay, and that gives us a sense of urgency. I think that's pretty cool. I'm also going to change this color to, yeah, a more kind of bold, vibrant color. There we go, red. And I think that looks pretty good to me. Should I make this a bit narrower? No, I think it looks pretty good as it is. We can see the background is kind of nice here. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I think it looks alright. I think it looks better on this page here, but I mean, let's not be picky about it. But yeah, so essentially this is the landing page. So they come in, they'll see the copy. All right, they want to see this weight loss secret. They want to see and unlock this video, so they'll enter in the email to unlock now. Okay, so this is the landing page. So all we need to do now is to actually connect this form to the System.io backend and create an email sequence for people to go into if they decide not to buy first time. So essentially we want two things to happen here, okay? We want them to enter in this email, and we also want to then redirect them to our affiliate link. So if I click on the button here, what we want is the first action, we want send form, so it's already on that. And by sending the form, we collect the email. And then for the second step, we don't want to take them to the next step in the funnel because there is no next step, because we're taking them out of our funnel and sending them to an affiliate link. So we click here to a custom URL and then paste in your affiliate link here, okay? So you want to grab your affiliate link, click on promote to grab your affiliate link and then paste it in here, all right? And then we're going to click save. So two things, collected the email and redirect them to the affiliate offer. That is how easy it is to get a simple but high converting landing page built using this. So there's two things that we need to do now. We need to first of all create our automated email campaign, and we also need to actually set up the automation rule that makes it all kind of work. So remember, going back to this strategy, send our traffic to our opt-in page. We send them to the sales page after with our affiliate link, but we also put them into this email sequence case so we can collect back commissions. So it's really, really easy to do in System.io. Again, if you're using ClickFunnels and an email autoresponder separately, you'll have to work those out yourself, but it's super easy to do using this free tool. So I'm going to click save and I can exit. So first of all, we're going to create the sequence and then we're going to create the rule. So if you go to emails and you go to campaigns, I'm actually just going to name, before I do that, name this Okinawa Lander. I'm going to click save just so we remember what we've called this. So we go to campaigns here under emails, and I'm going to click create. I'm going to say Okinawa campaign. Click save. So we want them to get a email upon sign up. So as soon as they fill in the form, and then we want to get them subsequent emails exactly one day after the previous email. So let's click on add a first email, and what we're going to do for these emails, and this is a really cool thing, with a lot of offers from Clickbank, you can actually go to the affiliates page and get what's called email swipes. So I'm just going to get the swipes here. And these are done for you, high converting emails that you can just go ahead and use yourself. All right. So here we are with the email one, and this is the subject line this ain't for you to use. So let's go ahead and use that as the subject line. And I'm going to use this template here. Get rid. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and change this font because I want to use Arial. There we go. And again, I'm going to remove the signature. I'm going to remove this photo. I'm going to remove this. So, plain emails work the best, guys, okay? So remove these. You also see that you don't have to put your name there. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to go back to the flat belly tonic swipe, and we're going to go ahead and copy the email. So we can put this image in here. It's up to you. I would recommend you do so. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this into here, like that. And then I'm going to drag an image in, and let's use this image here. Okay, so that image is a bit big, so let's lower it and put it to the left, like the email. Okay, and then what we're going to do is put some more text. and then add some more text in, so put it below there, and then we're just going to copy, there we go, put it in, select the font, and make it the same size as everything else, put to the left, 18, this Arial, yeah, okay, cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the, oh, that looks pretty good as it is, okay. And then you want to put a signature, yeah, kind regards or something like that, all right? And this is the first email in the series. Don't have to spend a lot of time doing this, but what you want to make sure is you put your affiliate links in the emails, because otherwise they're not going to be redirected to your affiliate link to the sales page when they click on your emails. So you can see here, they've got this bit here as a link and this bit here as a link. So you want to go ahead and highlight them, click on the little link icon here, paste your affiliate link in there, and then click save, and then it will save as a link, right? So click save on the email and exit. And what you want to do here is click save and publish. And I want this to go out straight away as soon as someone signs up, okay? Because this is the very first email. So I'm going to put 0 in here for 0 minutes, and then click publish. Okay, so we can see this is the title of the email. So this is the very first email in our chain. So to complete the rest of the chain, and I'm not going to do this entirely, but you can see how it goes. Add an email. And actually what you can do is you can duplicate the previous email just to save a bit of time. So we go here, confirm, change the, I'm just going to say email to example, just going to click save just to save a bit of time, okay? So the important thing to note is once you've edited your email, again, using the swipes from Okinawa Flatbelly themselves, once you've done that, when you click on save and publish, we are no longer sending this email out 0 minutes because they've already signed up, they've received an email. So we want this to go out 1 day after they received the previous email. So we put 1, change this to days, and then in after, click on the previous email, and then click publish. And we can see it's going to go out to, this is 0 minutes, and this is 1 day after. And you would simply continue this chain, okay, add in another email for 1 day, after, another email for 1 day after, etc. And that is how email marketing and email automation works, because once you set this up once, you don't have to do any additional work. Every single subscriber you get who lands on your page and opts in will go through this campaign in its entirety, and you can have this going on as long as you want, 10 days, 30 days. I know people who have 365-day email sequences, okay, and it's just passive income because you never know when someone's gonna buy, okay, and it's always nice to receive commission, especially when you don't know where it's from. All right, so that is kind of how we've set up our landing page, and we've set up our email automation sequence inside System.io. So there's one final thing we need to do before we start generating traffic to our lander, and that's to actually connect this automation up. And it's really, really easy to do in System.io, because creating a form and creating an email sequence isn't going to do anything, because how does the system know to automatically send them these emails, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the funnel, click on Okinawa Flatbelly Tonic, and if we click here on automation rules, I'm going to set up a rule. So I'm going to click add rule, and we're going to select funnel step form subscribe. So anytime someone lands on the page and subscribes, we want to add an action, and that action is subscribe to campaign, and that campaign is Okinawa campaign. Click save. And this way we know this automation is set up so the form is connected to the email sequence, and that is as passive income as you can get using System.io. Okay, awesome. So now that we've set up our high converting landing page and email marketing automation sequence, we need to start sending traffic to our page, right? Because traffic is the lifeblood of any online business, and the method we're going to use to do is one of the most underrated and underutilized traffic sources out there, which is Microsoft Ads. Microsoft Ads is a great place to get started with building traffic, not just to your Clickbank offers, but to anything you want to drive traffic to. It's definitely underappreciated by marketers. I don't know why, because you can get some great results. As with any advertising platform, it does take a few goes for you to be able to get the hang of it, and also to test your landing pages and products to make sure they convert. So follow this tutorial step by step and you shouldn't have too many problems. Alright, so we're now inside the Microsoft Ads account. So you want to go ahead and go over to ads.microsoft.com and create yourself an account. It's really easy to do, guys. Just simply, enter in your details, your email, etc., and create yourself a Microsoft Ads account. And when you're inside here, you simply want to click on campaigns, and then we want to create a new campaign. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll be presented with these options. Now we want to go ahead and select the goal of our campaign to be visits to my website. I'll probably do a video in the future all about Microsoft Ads and Google Ads, and I'll explain all these different options and exactly what they do for you. But for the purposes of this demo and course, we simply want to focus on visits to my website as a goal of this campaign, because we're driving traffic to our landing page. And on which kind of ads? We want search ads, and then click next. Okay, so we're going to give our campaign a name here. So I'm just going to go and call it in our belly new. Okay, and just make sure you name it something recognizable. In terms of budget, I would probably start off with something small, maybe $10 per day, and just to kind of test things out. You don't want to put a big budget when you're in the testing phase, when you're starting out. You kind of want to run it for a couple of days on a low budget and then see what data you get and then optimize and configure based off that. So yeah, I would recommend $10 a day, $20 a day if you can afford it to start off with, just to get some data over a period of 2 to 3 days. Where do you want your ads to appear? So it's automatically highlighted Canada, Ireland, UK, and US. I like to do it a bit more, but we want to be targeting what's called tier 1 countries, specifically English speaking countries, because our ad on Okinawa Flat Belly itself is all in English. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my tier 1 countries, so United States, and then I want to target that, and United Kingdom. And then I want to target the UK, Canada. I'm just going to go ahead and add all these now. Australia, Ireland, and New Zealand. So I'm going to make sure I got them all there. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, we've got New Zealand, Ireland, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom. Oh, why didn't United States go there? Oh, it says it is targeted. Oh, second page. There we go. Duh. Okay, so we've got all our countries we want to target here. Tier 1 English-speaking countries, because that's where we want our traffic to come from. In the who bracket, who should see our ads, we want to make sure that this isn't selected here. We want people who actually live and are from your targeted locations, not people searching for or viewing pages about your targeted location, because you could live anywhere and just be searching for USA stuff, okay? And it's not really going to add up. So we want to search for people who are actually based in these locations. And then for language, you want to make sure that English is selected. And then you kind of want to leave this blank, and you want to leave this blank too, just for this tutorial, okay? So we're going to click save and then go to the next step. And for your website, so for your website URL, it's not our landing page link, okay? This website URL we want to enter in here is actually the Okinawa Flat Belly website URL. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that and put it into my clipboard. And this is the website URL. So this is not your affiliate link, and this is not your landing page URL. And the reason why we want to put the actual just raw website link in for the product is because Bing Ads now is going to basically scrape this website for keyword suggestions, so keywords related to the website and keywords it thinks will perform well. And as you can see, we've entered in the URL here, and it's given us a bunch already of keywords to use for our ads. So we can see here we've got weight loss, which is obviously a very broad term and gets a ton of monthly searches, over 80,000 monthly searches just on this one term, which is a huge amount. Best weight loss products, best weight loss diet, and you can see they're kind of grouped into ad groups. So you can actually go ahead and just simply pick some of these keywords yourself, or you can pick the entire ad group. So we can see for the weight loss ad group, it's already got 45 keywords to use, and we've just added all 45 of those here that the ads programmer suggested. Now we can go ahead and simply remove this if we want to. We don't have to use these, or you can use an ad group with actually less keywords. So if you want to see what these keywords are on the ad group, you simply click here, and then we can see we've got best weight loss products. So 43,000 monthly searches, that's a huge amount. So be careful, yeah, when you're using the keywords that have a huge amount of searches, because you will blow through your budget very quickly. So this is something you need to keep an eye on. This isn't like Facebook ads where you kind of set and forget it. You need to be kind of checking in, popping in and out, and checking how your ad's doing, what your ad spend is doing, etc. You can go ahead and add some of these on. So say I wanted to use some of these, which look pretty good to me, and then we can add them to an ad group. So I'm going to click on add to new ad group, and I'm going to call this weight loss product. Okay, and that is our ad group. And you want to go ahead and you want to test these keywords. You probably want to not use too many high competition keywords. You want to throw in some low and medium competition keywords in there as well, and that will probably that hedges your bets and spread your risk, and then you can kind of see how your ad does compared to when you're just using high competition, medium competition, low, etc. But you want to get a balance between competition and obviously monthly searches, because the more monthly searches there are, the more people are there available to click on your ad potentially. Okay, so we're going to go ahead then and click on save and go to the next step. I'll probably, in a future video, I'll probably explain all about keyword research and things like that, but you get a lot of really great ideas from the ads platform itself from simply entering in the URL for the sales page or for the website for the product. So let's click on save and then go to the next step. And here we want to create an ad. So we click on create ad. And the first thing we need to do, we need to select the ad type. So what we are looking for is, and you get a preview of what it's going to look like down here. We want to create an expanded text ad. And this is what it's going to look like here. And no doubt you've seen these type of ads before when you're using search engines like Google, like Bing, etc. And what's really spooky about this is that I actually just ordered flowers for Valentine's Day. So I don't know how it knows that, but yeah, there we go. Spooky, right? Expanded text ad. So for this final URL here, so previously we only gave it the Okinawa flat belly URL, okay, the website URL, to find keywords. But here we want to copy and paste our landing page link that we created using System.io. So I'm just going to go and grab that now. So if we go back into funnels, go to your landing page that we created earlier. Again, you want to be using a custom URL, okay, guys, something related to weight loss or fitness. This is my personal custom URL, so I absolutely would not use this one for an ad. So just keep that in mind. And I'm going to paste that here because people are going to see Steve VIP Club and they're going to think, well, what on earth is that? Okay, that's absolutely not what you want to be doing. You want to be, having it related to the product. Otherwise, it's going to turn customers away. Okay, so this is very much a case of don't do what I do here in this tutorial. Do what I say. All right, because otherwise this URL there is just not going to make any sense. Okay, you want to look in, weight loss related. And to customize the rest of the ad, so we've got title part 1, title part 2, and title part 3. So here I kind of do a mix of things. I take some copy from the affiliate page or the sales page from the product itself, just to kind of hook people in. And then obviously you want a call to action as well, something like learn more, click here if it's allowed. Certain things aren't allowed on Google and Bing, but you kind of get to know those as you get more experienced. So for the title part 1, you want to have, usually, and this is kind of what I do myself personally, is have something directly related to the keywords you're going to be targeting. So most of our keywords are things like best weight loss products, best weight loss diet, etc. So you want something similar to that. Now, if we type in an example, best weight loss, we can have best weight loss solution. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Some people don't like using things like best or number 1 because it is a claim, and like I said, it all depends. So some people don't like to do that, but I think if you're kind of matching your keywords, then you're probably going to do pretty well. So for the title part 1, we can have, let's just say, best weight loss solution. So for the title part 2, I like to put a call to action, and you can put things like learn more here, or you can have something like order now, or claim your discount. You want to get people to actually take action when they see your ad. So you want to be putting a call to action here. Get learn more, or you can even have something like unlock free video, and that is very congruent with our landing page, right? Unlock free video, or unlock the secret. Okay, you can just basically try and force some emotion out of the person who sees your ad. Okay, probably for this one we'll just say click here or order today. All right, you can have something like that. Best weight loss solution, order today. And in title part 3, I'd like to take a bit of copy from the product itself, something that is to do with the product, or maybe something that it contains, or just something that will be eye-catching and gives a bit of information to the person who's visiting your page. So let's go back to the Okinawa flat belly page. And we can actually see there's some, even though these are for Facebook, these are ad headlines, we can definitely use them for this. So what can we say? This Japanese breakfast drink changed my health. That's pretty cool. And we can go ahead and paste that in here. Yeah, cool. Again, this looks great, obviously, with a custom domain in here, something like Flat Belly Tonic or whatever, it looks much, much better. And we've exceeded by 15 characters. So we're just going to say, breakfast drink changed my life. Oh, exceeded by 1 character. Okay, what can we say instead? Let's have powerful breakfast drink. Yeah, we can leave it at that. Powerful best weight loss solution or today powerful breakfast drink, and that gives people an idea about what it is. With path, this doesn't really matter too much. You can add extra things in here to make your URL look longer. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, and considering I'm not using a correct URL here, there's no point in doing anything with it. You can add some if you want to. With ad text 1 and ad text 2, these are kind of like the descriptions for the products. We can go and copy and paste some copy from the sales page or the affiliates page there. Ad text 1 is more important than 2. Sometimes it doesn't show up everywhere. Okay. And it's really optional if you want to do that or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some text into ad text 1, and let's get this from let's go back to the affiliates page actually. So I'm on the affiliates page. If we go to the swipes, the email swipes, we can actually take some of the really cool copy from here. So I really like this first email. So we can say something like, Japanese doctor recently leaked the secret ingredients of an ancient powerful tonic. Let's see if it... Oh, we've only got 7 characters remaining. Okay, so we're limited by characters here. But what we're going to do is we're going to say something like powerful or secret. I'm trying to think off the top of my head here what we can use. Most put on the spot in these videos. So Japanese doctor reveals secret of powerful nutrients that burn stubborn fat. Yeah, Japanese doctor reveals secret of powerful nutrients that burn stubborn fat. That's not that great, to be honest with you, but for the purposes of this demo, we can say that melts away all of your stubborn fat. Japanese doctor reveals secret drink that melts away all of your stubborn body fat. Away all of your stubborn body. Okay, we can leave it at that. That's much better. Reveal secret drink that melts away all your stubborn body. Yeah, cool. And then you can add some kind of ad text to, you want to spend a bit more time on this than I have, right? You want to make sure this is tip top because this is your ad, right? You're spending money on this. You want it to look and sound the best possible. But for this video, we'll kind of leave it like that. All right. Awesome. So we don't actually need to do anything else here. So we can simply click save and then move on to the next step. Now, one thing you can do, and this is optional, and I do recommend you do it, is to actually copy your ad and run a second style. So you can go ahead and edit this and simply change some of the copy. For example, the call to action, change it to start now or get this now as opposed to whatever we used, and that way whether it's your ad is successful or is a failure as opposed to your target and your budget and things like that. Okay. Ad extensions. Now, ad extensions, can give you some extra options, but to save time on this tutorial, and it's a bit more advanced, we'll cover this in another video. But it's more than enough to get started with your standard ad groups for sure. And when we simply want to go ahead and save. For an initial budget, like I say, probably want to be doing $10 at minimum a day to start off with, but don't put anything crazy in there because this is just the testing phase, and you want to see, your data and things like that before you start throwing more budget in. For bid strategy, definitely enhanced CPC to get more conversions for sure. With the ad group bid, I would suggest going really, really low on this, so anywhere between sort of 0.25 or 0.5 dollars. And what I will say though is, if you go back to our targeting, if you decide to use something that has a lot of searches, tens of thousands of searches a month, then you're going to blow through this quite quickly. So maybe if you're using something with a lot of searches, go lower to 0.15, and just to kind of, even lower than that, really, to 10, and then just to kind of, if you want to see how your monthly clicks are doing, how clicks, conversion rates, CTR, all that kind of stuff, and then take a look at your data and see what's working for you and what's not, because otherwise you're just going to blow through your budget really, really quickly, and you're not going to have the data you want. If you didn't know, this bid here is how much money you're willing to spend per click. Okay, so you pay for every click you get, and this is the amount of money you're willing to bid on it. So I would start lower, especially if this is your first time doing it, and then scale up as you kind of get more and more used to it. Okay, so definitely I'm using pounds here, should be dollars. This is an old account, it's not my main account, but yeah, in dollars, typically I start off with this to this, but if you're using broad search terms and you're using something that gets a lot of searches, you might want to go lower. Okay, again, this is something you're going to need to test. And then to set it live, you simply click save, and then your ad will be up and running. And this is something you're going to need to keep an eye on. Okay, guys, I did say this before. It's not like Facebook ads where you set and forget it. You want to be checking in every hour, every 2 hours, and adjusting things. Adjusting your budget, adjusting your keywords, your bid, etc., and making sure that you're getting the data you need. You'll know within 2 or 3 days whether this is a winner or not. Definitely test different ad copy, definitely test different keywords and targeting, and definitely test different bids. All right, and that's kind of, I guess, a brief overview of Microsoft Ads, and it's definitely one of the best ways to get up and running with Clickbank. It's an underrated and underutilized advertising platform in my opinion, and I often get really good results with it, especially in competitive keywords. Awesome, guys, so I hope you've been following along correctly. Now, at the start of this video, I said I was going to show you a secret method which you can actually 5 times your profits with, and you can set up all of this on complete autopilot. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that now. Once again, if you have any questions on what I'm showing, please leave them below in the comments. I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so once our audience, or once our list have gone through the email marketing sequence you would have set up for Okinawa Flat Belly, we then want to create additional sequences for other products in the same niche, okay? Because maybe they don't fancy Okinawa Flat Belly, maybe it's not for them, but maybe they will go something else. So we're going to create additional email automations for some of the other products, for example, Exipure, Java Burn, etc. And it takes, just a little bit of time to set this up once, but once you do, every single person who goes through your initial email subscription, the sequence we set up, will then go through these subsequent emails. So there's absolutely no risk in doing this, because all you're doing is giving them extra emails, and that's going to result in extra commissions for you. So going back into System.io, where we set up our original Okinawa campaign, let's just say you set up 5 emails for this one. You could either add then the additional emails for the other product into the same campaign, or you can go ahead and use what's called a workflow. So if we go to workflows here under automations, I'm going to click create, and I'm just going to say Okinawa workflow. And inside here, what we're going to do is we're going to create a rule, and this rule will say when they finished going through all the emails for Okinawa, we then want to add them to a new campaign, and that will be the email campaigns for, let's say Exipure. So if you want to go onto the Exipure affiliates page, and we want to go to email swipes, and we want to do the same thing as we did for Okinawa. We just want to add another email sequence for this using these swipes. So if you take the subject line, and then you take the body of the emails and set up another 5-day, 10-day, 20-day sequence for this product, and just simply add it on to the end of Okinawa. So you can create a trigger, and that trigger is when campaign is completed, and the campaign completed is Okinawa, okay? And then what we want to do then is we want to add them by action, and we want to subscribe them to a campaign, and that campaign will be one that I haven't created here. Just call it Exapira or whatever product you're promoting, and then subscribe them to that. And that is how easy it is. And you want to do this, as many times as you want to. Promote them Exapira, promote them Java BIM, just promote them other products in this niche, in this health and fitness niche, okay? And that is how the big email marketers make a lot of their money, okay? It's because they've got these huge email sequences promoting multiple different products. So if they don't buy the first one you send them through the email sequence, they will on the additional ones. And, I've got some sequences that are absolutely huge, and in the niche I operate in Make Money Online and software, and you can absolutely replicate this for health and fitness or for diet products too. And that was it. Wasn't too hard now, was it? So I hope you were able to follow along correctly. And if you had any issues, please reach out and ask me, okay? I really enjoyed making this Clickbank tutorial for you. So if you want to see more of these in the future, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. If you have any questions, again, leave them below. And once again, my name is Steve, and this was my free Clickbank course for beginners in 2022 for 2022. And I hope you had some fun with it, and let me know if you get some results.